Newton Abbey, and there were bells just in the western towers, and eventually they were melted down and brought across as a set of bells like you can see now with the mechanisms in. That was in about 1690. So some of the bells you can see here date back to 1693, but they're all a mixture of different dates. Some of them go back to 1780s and some to the 1890s, and there are actually two bells which were made in 1980, as recent as that, and they're the two that you can see in this corner here. Sorry.
It's fine.
And what happened was, if you look down below, you can see the frame on which the bells are hung. That's the red metal, the steel frame. That was put in 1980, and a double job was done, which was that the old frame was taken out, which was a wooden frame, got very, very decrepit and woodworm in it. It was totally rotten. The tower used to sway in one direction really badly. And at the same time as they replaced that, they gave us two new bells, which are the two ones in the corner here. They all look the same, but they're actually 1980 as opposed to 1690. And David will just say a bit more about the mechanism of the bells now.
Yes, probably where you're standing, you can see, if you look down below the bells, there's a wooden stay that hits the slider. So at the moment the bells are all up and hung in, or they're all up with it on the hand stroke position, and the stay is against the slider. When the bell rotates around 360 degrees, the stay then goes around and pushes the slider in the other direction, and they can be stood in the other position. The clappers are the actual clapper is the hammer that hits the bell, and you can see those all laying on one side. We'll give you a demonstration of the bell in motion. If you like to put your earplugs in.
Right, okay, that's good. You do
the old bells, the 1693 bells, and the two new ones, St Hild, St Margaret, Bede, Cuthbert. The big one is dedicated to St Cuthbert. Bede, Old Benedict, who of course the monastery worked to the rule of St Benedict.
And one of them is called the Galilee bell, isn't it? As in the Galilee chapel.
Yes.
One of them is, I think it's the tenor, is the Galilee bell.
So I'm going to turn this fourth one over for you.
Okay,
Also, of course, when the bells are down, hanging in the down position, services when we bell ringers are not here to ring the bells. The vergers ring chime bells with the hammers on the, you can see a big red hammer on the fifth bell, for example, where you're stood in that area, and they use the fifth, seventh and ninth to chime the services of the evening song during the week. The other thing that we have been able to do is to install what's called a simulator, and that is a device with a computer and some loudspeakers coupled with the proximity switches on the wheels. On some of the wheels you can see some black tape and a little passes a switch on that's secure to the frame, that sends a signal to the computer, enables us to ring with the tappers tied, so that the bells up here don't make any noise, but we can hear them through the loudspeakers in the ringing tape. That assists us in doing more practice on specialised methods if we want to, without disturbing the neighbours. Has anybody